It's Week 18 of the NFL, and we've got the Bengals, sure-handed tight end, who's now over 1,000 yards receiving on the season. It's the Bengals and the Bucs, next on Madden Football.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Go. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Well, he took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. Second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Here's the give to Irving. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Brian Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go to Akers again, and they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. He'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here we go.
Here's Akers up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Yaya Diaby brings him down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's get set.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, that's the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Akers. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Akers. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. This is hauled in by Peoples-Jones. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 1. He gets this one to Peoples-Jones. And he got this close to midfield before going out.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, it puts a sack on the board.
Trying again, following the sack. Catch made by Bucky Irving.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Brian Anger on now to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be Bengals football. And just a week before the playoffs begin, partner, here's where teams stand as we play out this regular season finale. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
It's fielded at the 14. Broke through the tackle. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try the right side with Akers. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the gun, a give to Brown. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Offline, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Burrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the 1st half alone. We're in a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go.
Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Bengals are going to be backed up to begin this drive.
Here we go.
We'll give inside to Akers. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Burrow out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, here's Burrow. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they had that one contained right at the line. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Irving here from the gun. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Motioning the tight end now. Here's 2nd and 7. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Let's go.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They are throwing it again. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Working inside the red zone. This throw is cupped. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap. And I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Finds his man Chase. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals beginning their drive here.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Shotgun handoff to Akers. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's get set.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On third down, here's Burrow. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
That's the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's a throw. He gets this one to Peoples-Jones. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pass play now. Lobbing this into the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now it's down to Florida with Jonathan Cook. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Stop. Stop.
They'll try it right with Brown. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Here we go.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Izien with the INT. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. He's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Irving on the inside give. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on there, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, if he gets to pad his stats a little bit, with a high percentage make.
And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive
1-1,
yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go. Stop.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he gets him around 6 there. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 36. On target to Godwin. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. He'll throw it. Looking for a target. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. First down, he takes the snap. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Kamara gets it on the draw. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 3rd quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
Bengals 14.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Done.
Burrow setting up the play action. This one taken in by Chase. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Will cobble together a yard there. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
On 1, ready? Done.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Picked up at the 38. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they're going to take over possession. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for 1 final quarter. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing now on first down. Hits him on the out route. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the give, this is Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Give on second to Kamara. And he doesn't get this one very hard, down to only about the 18. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing third and long. Straight ahead, it's Irving. He gets 9 on the carry, and now it's 4th and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Once again, Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
First down, Burrow to throw. Higgins makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
On 2.
They're set up at the 35 now. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Motioning left is their running back. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
Let's get set.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line. The Buccaneers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
McMillan hauls it in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Back to throw now. Hauled in by Godwin. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. They're throwing it. He's got him. That's McMillan. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Setting up a throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. That pass complete to McMillan. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Looking to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Buccaneers only up by a few. They've got 1st down from the 31. Handoff headed right, Irving. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Let's go now. Slash.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Right back to Irving now. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here's the give to Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Bengals ready for their next series.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Stop.
From the gun, here's Akers. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Now to throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Stop.
To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up.
Here we go.
Cost him that catch.
Stop.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Stop.
Here he is to throw. That one gonna go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point will give him the lead and maybe the win. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take the lead on that successful kick. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw it. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Running right, it's Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. All right, here we go. Second down. They'll run this with Irving. And he's brought down for a loss. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Gotta figure out this third down here. Kamara gets it off the option. And he's able to push forward to the 25. They call a timeout here. They've got the timeout, so with 5 seconds left, a kid could win this game. That one is good. And that, folks, is your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from Cincinnati.